listening to KMRO FM Kamurocho Radio. It's a Yakuza Replay podcast. I'm Jordan, and with me, as always, is Argyle.
Hello.
Good to see you again. Welcome back. We're doing more Yakuza. Did you know?
Good to see you.
We do Yakuza. Well, good to hear you. We don't really see each other.
Yeah, we're not one of those freak podcasts that does video calls.
That'd be weird. Absolutely. We did that for when Sam and I went on Secret Life of Two Gay American Teenagers.
Oh,
and we were all in like a Zoom call. Yeah, it was freaky seeing my own human brother's face. I couldn't deal with it. I didn't like it.
I've been doing Pot of Greed for more than almost 4 years now. You know, mm-hmm. I would never. They do not pay me enough to put my face in front of a camera and look at my co-hosts.
No, you did put your hands in front of a camera.
That was my hands. That's different.
You have a bright future as like a YouTube
hand model
reviewer. You could just put the
kind of an Ashens type.
Or like an Ashens type, or you could do Kinder eggs that make you shitload of money if you're good with kids, which I don't know if you're good with kids. But you could do like, hey, it's me, Argyle. I'm going to open up this big egg. Wow!
Whoa!
And then you'd get like 10,000 views. Not 10,000 views, like 10 million views.
10 million views on every video. I'd have to do a really funny voice like that.
Hey, it's me!
That pervert who says like Gumai Kandai and all that shit. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I'm assuming you're talking about one of the many despicable YouTube children's candy people that exist. See, you said Gumai, and it just made me think about Gumi, Hideki Utsumi's beautiful red bird that I've been
love that guy.
What a good bird. I think about I genuinely like I every day I log on. It's like my daily rituals.
What his dispatch is.
Mm-hmm.
What you got for me today, Gumi?
I have 2 rituals every day. Every day I do the Wordle, and every day I look and go on YouTube.com and see what the red burb is doing. Those are my two things I do every single day.
He said his own name yesterday.
He did say Gumi-chan yesterday. It was amazing. And that now dates the episode of recording. You can figure out when we're recording this based on which of the Redbird Gumi videos was uploaded when. Mm-hmm. Good luck, detective.
I've given you all the clues.
I've given you all the clues. The murder took place on the day after Gumi said Gumi-chan. This was the one after Knock Knock Gumi. That's my favorite one, by the way. I love that one. I think Knock Knock Gumi.
It's after the second video where he attacks the Glockenspiel.
Yeah, Glockenspiel number 2. The victim was found dead on the side of the road. If you haven't already, go look up Gumi. Hideki Utsumi's beautiful red bird, the bird of the man who, by the way, did all of the sound design for the Resident Evil series.
Wait, really?
A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that about him. He's the Resident Evil music and sound guy. That's what he's known for. But actually,
these are
now
the same people. They don't just have a similar name.
If you go onto his Wikipedia page, it mentions the fact that he is the owner of Gumi, the bird from the same guy. I'm so glad that I could be the one to reveal this to you. This is Yakuza 3. We're finishing up Chapter 10, Unfinished Business.
On the YouTube channel in the description of Music Lover, I've worked at Capcom. Holy shit.
Yeah,
now
I know,
right? Whoa.
Incredible shit. Before we start our Yakuza, we need to do our weekly what games have you been playing segment. Argyle, are you still working on?
I don't know when did this become a segment.
We've done this so many fucking times. I don't know why you've all of a sudden we don't do it every week, but we do it all the fucking time.
I mean, I feel like we do it a lot because I'll be like, "Hey, well, what have you been up to this last week?" And because we're both losers about games that we play. Who spend all of our free time playing video games.
And if you are a listener to this and you spend your free time playing video games, Argyle has just declared you are a loser, and I have just declared that you suck. So, I guess, sorry. Argyle, what have you been playing lately?
Sifu. I've been playing the new game by
I owned and trolled you with my kindness yesterday. You got mad at me because I was being nice. because you were posting about, oh man, Sifu's too hard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat it. It's just keep getting my ass kicked. And then I looked back and then I saw you said, oh, you know what? The game, I just wasn't parrying. And then the next day I saw I beat Sifu. So I just quoted your tweet and replied at you. And then you got really mad at me because I was just trying to show you that my dear friend, that you can do anything you put your mind to. And you're like, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. I was just trying to show you how you can do anything you put your mind to. Like, I just beat Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn, and that was a real big accomplishment for me. And if you would quote tweet at me like, "Oh, you'll never beat A Realm Reborn,"
I don't think you have ever said anything like that, though. I think it's been pretty clear you're gonna make it through A Realm Reborn from the start.
I don't know. When I started playing that game like a year ago, I had no intention of playing it for more
maybe
than
a year ago, but a month ago when you picked it back up, you said, "Wow, this game's really good, and I can't stop playing."
Well, you know, there's a very key distinction. Do you want to know what it is, Argyle?
What?
It's something to the tune of $60. That really changes your motivation to play.
Going from a free trial to
I paid. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, sometimes you just got to spend money to unlock the fun. This is a sunk cost
victory.
This is a sunk cost victory. I have paid enough money that I decided that I was having fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like what it really was for me was like everyone was playing Endwalker and saying it was like the greatest game ever made. And I was sitting there outside the window, like sad. I wasn't like Sicko's guy. I was like sad guy, like crying, like no, boo hoo hoo hoo, no. Because they wouldn't even let you play the game. Like you couldn't buy the game.
Yeah.
So when the game went on sale, I was like, well, I gotta buy the game. I couldn't buy it before. Then I bought it, and I was like, well, everyone's having so much fun. Why can't I have the fun? And then I had the fun. It's fucking
Then you
good
had the
game.
fun. Little Caprese got killed.
Little Caprese got a beam through his chest, but he's doing all right. Little Caprese wanted...
Good to know. Good to know. He's on his way to the Heavensward expansion.
He's there. He made it.
He's there.
He's in Ishgard.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wanted by the government, convicted killer, Little Caprese. You'll have to play the game to find out, Argyle, or I'll tell you later.
Maybe one day. I don't know.
Maybe one day. You're a very, very... I think you might... Well, you have... I don't know which of us is the busier of the two co-hosts.
I think it's you.
But
I
think it might be
I'm
me.
firmly of the belief that teachers are generally busier people than me.
That's true, but you're also going to school.
Yeah.
Now, I know some teachers who are going to school, and those people are... I don't know how they don't like burst into flames.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Yakuza 3 Chapter 10 Unfinished Business. Part 2, I think it's very thematically...
Sifu is good, and you should play it.
Oh yeah, it looks quite good. I've got my games... See, this is the fucked up thing, and I guess this is an announcement. I guess this is an announcement? This is the fucked up thing, which is I'm probably going to renew my subscription for another month and then play Heavensward instead of buying Elden Ring.
Wow. Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, but because I just feel like the rhythm under, like I feel like I got the muscle memory and I'm just like in it.
Yeah, you've got that inertia going. You don't want to stop.
I've got the inertia, exactly. So I think I'll probably play through as much of Heavensward, if not all of it, and then buy Elden Ring.
I still need to beat Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I do want to do.
Just game time is such a precious commodity these days that it's just like I really got to pick and choose what I want the most.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that's hanging out with Little Caprese in Eorzea, and sometimes that's dying over and over again in Elden Ring. That game looks fucking good, though.
The game does look good.
What if that game comes out and it's bad? We're like 4 days out. We're like 4 days out from Elden Ring. What if it comes out and it sucks?
Well, you know what? That's one less game that I have to play. But I'll
That's
probably
very
play
true.
it anyways.
I know that,
even if it is bad, I'll probably play it.
People played the demo or whatever and said it was like the best game ever made. But what if it comes out and it's
what if they're
really
all wrong?
Bad?
They could
what
all
if they're
be
wrong and the game is just terrible, like Dark Souls 1?
Well, you know what? They brought back power stancing from Dark Souls 2. I'm already predisposed to liking it.
That's pretty good. I hear there's horses in it, and I hear, and this is the worst thing
ever.
George R. R. Martin didn't even write like. He didn't even
all of
write,
the item descriptions.
Yeah, Bingo's clown shoes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't write the description for that, and I'm just wondering like what the fuck is up with that.
Yeah.
So this is Yakuza 3 Chapter 10 Unfinished Business, the second part, because we left Unfinished Business unfinished because it was kind of long. This one is actually pretty short.
Yeah, this is pretty short. I didn't realize it when I was doing it, but the video that I was and I did watch a video for this part as well.
Shame.
Hard to find time to play this goddamn game. Did spend a significant amount of time doing the hostess club.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like
Why
20 minutes of the video I watched was just fully the and I skipped over that shit. Do not worry.
Yeah. So we begin our chapter. So last week, to recap, we had half of the chapter the first part was about Mine's Oji-san, and then the second part was about Taichi's wrestling dreams, and then the third part is buckwheat allergy. The third part is about Haruka's secret job selling crack,
and her boyfriends.
Haruka's 3 Yakuza boyfriends and her crack dealing business. And this is now this one's called the Everyone is Shitty to Ayako Hour.
Yeah, it's called Everybody Fucking Hates Ayako and
everybody hates Ayako and doesn't appreciate all the things she does for them. And it gets to something that I will be very happy to bring up later about the orphans that I think will want to discuss. Kiryu and Haruka have come home from her crack dealing adventure. She will never deal crack again.
You keep saying this.
Yeah, I mean it's because it's what happened last week.
Roll back credit cards.
Yeah, it was real crack. Just like you said.
Yeah, my bad.
Haruka's gonna go take a bath. This only matters because Kiryu has to do a police interview with every single child to ask whether or not they've taken their bath yet. Yes. This is very important for later.
He's an adult, you know? He needs to make sure that they brush their teeth and everything.
And ask if they did their homework. So he goes and he interviews all the orphans. And
he sits them down at a table, they're handcuffed, he shines a fucking lamp in their face. Did you do your fucking homework, kid?
Did you take your bath?
I'll know.
No, I can't. Haruka's in there right now.
Good. Sure.
Glad you told me. Sure. A likely story. I do appreciate that that Koji and Taichi are watching what appears to be 2 frames of Manzai. They're watching they're watching it looks like Katamari Damacy animation or something of just 2 guys on a stage. One of them just looks at the other guy, and that's the entire animation on the TV. Like
that's
Animal
basically
Crossing
what Manzai is.
Yeah, it's just 2 people on a stage, and one of them just turns to look at the other guy.
Yeah, pretty simple.
Shiro tells us that he has grammar homework and that he doesn't even know how to do it. And then Kiryu gives him some real bean dad advice, which is that he says, I don't know how to do my grammar homework, so how am I supposed to do it? And then Kiryu says, if you run away from your problems, you'll never end up solving them. And that doesn't really address to me, Kiryu, the issue.
You understand how the can opener interfaces with the can, but you don't
really know
function.
Exactly. It's like, I don't know how to do my math homework. Well, you've got to do it. Okay, but I don't know how to do it. Well, if you run away from your problems, you'll never
know how to do it.
You'll never. Well, I literally don't know how to do the homework.
Can you you need to help me, Oji-san? I'm not gonna just
6 hours later, and a bowl of pistachios to share, and Kiryu's been canceled on Twitter. Ah, damn.
Well, Kiryu can't help him, of course, because he doesn't know Japanese anymore.
No, I forgot about that. Yeah, he only speaks English now. Communication is very hard. But he says, you know who can help you? Ayako.
Yeah.
Ayako, why don't you ask Ayako for help? Studying is fun, he says. Yeah. He lies.
You go to look into Ayako, and she's already being asked by Izumi?
Yeah, Izumi, the biggest backstabber of all, my least favorite, my new least favorite of the orphans for sure, 100%. She's like, Ayako, I saw this adorable dog toy for Mame. I want to buy it.
No, it's just like one that my old dog had, and I'm sure.
Oh
that
my
Mame
god,
will also love
Izumi!
It. That's not how dogs work.
Yeah, Izumi, the bastard Izumi, trying to pull at Ayaka's heartstrings for this deception. She's like, oh, my dog who, remember, my parents died in a fire or something.
I was in a pawn shop, and I saw the very same dog toy that my dead dog.
Toy that my deceased dog.
No, wait, he's not even a dead dog. She just had to give him away.
Oh, right. Well, still sad.
Yeah.
And she's like, can you give me some money to buy the toy? And Ayako's like, I only have 550 yen left over from my allowance. I hope it's not 550 yen. Izumi's just like, 500 yen, please.
500 yen, please.
And I'll take the 50 just in case there's taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Ayako's like, okay, I guess I can give you here. Take it, and do you want some of my bone marrow too? I can give some of that to you.
Some blood plasma in case you need a little some of that extra money.
Yeah, she's like, well, I just got back from selling my plasma, so I could help buy some onions for Kiryu's curry, but I guess I can give it to you. You really need it. This toy obviously has a lot of emotional significance to you. Kiryu is looking in on this conversation, by the way.
Yes.
He hears every word of it.
Even the parts where she's muttering under her breath. I hope
about selling bone marrow. Izumi's like, thank you, and then goes and runs off, and then Shiro's just like, hey, Ayako,
can you do my homework for me? I'm really stupid, and I don't know grammar.
I will say Shiro's in a really shitty situation. Apparently the teacher at Okinawa Elementary School is like the worst guy, because between this and the fucking Shiro's getting his son being a bully, and then Shiro got 100% on the math test, and
this is presumably the same teacher.
This is the same guy, right?
Can't Kiryu be like, I'm going to go talk to the city councilor and have him like fire this? Yeah,
Kiryu needs to do a long battle at the fucking
the elementary school.
Yeah, the elementary school board meeting. Yeah, he runs in, fucking chair decks the teacher right in the face. Goes up to the superintendent, plays some golf with him, and he's like, you gotta fire this guy. This guy's a piece of shit. Oh, Kiryu, you really convinced me. But Shiro asks for help with grammar homework, and then Kiryu comes in and he's like, oh, Ayako, you really need to
go take a bath.
Go take a bath. You need to not be helping people so much because you're not helping yourself. Also, please go take a bath. This is the most important thing in my life right now.
And she says, "Oh well, I will as soon as Haruka gets out." And then Haruka gets out, so she goes to take a bath. Haruka gets out. Mm-hmm. You talk to Haruka because you're worried about Ayako, and Haruka is as well. It seems like Ayako's really been putting herself out there, trying to help all the other orphans.
Yeah, she's like pushing herself too hard.
Yeah,
this is my problem with this chapter, Argyle. This is my problem with this sub-story. Or not this subplot, is that Kiryu is talking to Haruka about how maybe Ayako is working herself a little too hard to go out of her way to help the other children because she's and Haruka explains, well, it's because she's the oldest of the kids that she feels like the most responsibility. And I just don't think Haruka should be involved in this conversation because she's also a child who's going well too far out of her way to take care of 9 other children or whatever. I think Kiryu should talk to I don't think Kiryu should be having this conversation with her at all. Haruka, I need your emotional labor right now. I need you to tell me what to do in this situation. There's this kid, and
Haruka is also fairly responsible, but I mean, it's like Ayako takes more of it onto herself and doesn't accept help or like ask for help.
Haruka was dealing crack last chapter to go pay for the orphanage, Argyle.
That was a big funny misunderstanding.
Yeah, but the crack that she sold was just as real as the credit cards that she was also selling. I'm just trying to say that Haruka is a child taking care of like 7 other children, telling her adoptive father advice on how to deal with this child who is taking care of other children too much.
Well, she's very precocious and she understands.
Yeah, she's wise beyond her years. She also knows her way around a firearm.
She does.
I'm just saying, and I love Kiryu and I love Haruka, that I think Kiryu maybe
placing a little bit too much of a burden on her shoulders.
Yeah, placing a little bit too much of a burden on this middle schooler, and maybe he should like ask. Well, I guess he doesn't know any responsible adults in his entire life. He's like going down the list in his phone, like in his contacts, like who should I call about this? Let's see, Date, no, Nakahara, probably not. Nishiki, he's dead. Oh man, he also didn't have any kids.
I wonder if this is like bestowing any unhealthy like behaviors in her, making her take on more responsibility than she really needs to be.
Yeah, interesting. Maybe a theme for a later game, perhaps. Of Haruka.
Who knows?
Maybe we'll get a game about Haruka in at another time.
That shit ain't happening.
That shit's never. There will definitely never be a game about Haruka that Haruka barely gets to participate in. That's one thing that I'll write down right here. I'll make an oath in blood. There will not one of the next 2 games that we play will not have basically zero active involvement of Haruka, despite being ostensibly a game about Haruka. It won't happen. Yeah. RGG's not built that way.
They would never.
So the next day, Izumi, traitorous Izumi, worst kid ever. Hate this kid. I'm going on the record as saying this is the worst of the children, even though she's like 6 years old.
Disgusting child. Get rid of her.
Get rid of Izumi.
Toss her into the sea.
Let's. Ayako and Haruka are talking about like dinner and being responsible for 7 other children.
She should get put on a boat and put out to sea like Yui in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Absolutely. Ayako's like, hey, did you get that toy for Mame? And Izumi, the bastard Izumi, is like, oh yeah, that? They were sold out. Me and my friend went out and bought some candy with the money instead.
It was so good.
I know you're a child. I know you're like a little kid, Izumi. Go fuck yourself. I hate Izumi. Worst kid. I'm putting it on the record. Get rid of this one. Kiryu, just take her away. I don't want to deal with this kid anymore.
Top 10 Morning Glory
Top 10
orphans.
Yeah, I'm going on screen rant.
Izumi
top
is not
10
on the
worst
list.
Top 10 worst things the Morning Glory orphans ever did. And then Shiro comes in, and he has the nerve to like yell at Ayako because his essay wasn't long enough and he had to stand in the corner, which by the way, teacher of the year, back at it again, assigning Shiro an essay for doing good on his math test and then making him stand in the corner when it wasn't long enough. The bastard teacher. But Shiro's a piece of shit too, even though he's like an 8-year-old. And he's like, you didn't even give me the right length. You should have known it was written right in the corner.
Yeah, instead of right there. Why didn't you fucking read it, idiot? Jesus. Mm-hmm. And to be fair, Haruka is right there and like, hey, what the fuck are you... Really?
Haruka
she has her like her own homework to do, and she took time out of her night to like help you with your shit. And he kind of runs off.
Ayako gets sad and she runs out of Morning Glory Orphanage, and I just want to about actually faster than an adult man could run. That'll come up later. If Kiryu can run, well, let me look it up. Average running speed for big strong man. Says if Kiryu's running at 9 miles an hour, she's running at 10.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kiryu could probably run a little bit faster than an average person.
You'd think that he could outpace a child, but sort of mistaken.
Not. I mean, this is a fast child.
This is a fast fucking child. This is Kiryu gathers everyone for a family meeting to shame all of his terrible children about how terrible they've been to Ayako. And my favorite thing is that he pulls up a menu like, who should I shame first?
Everybody's getting shamed today.
Yeah, it's when I saw this, I was like, oh well, you only need to shame the ones who did bad things, Izumi and Shiro. No. Every child has wronged Ayako.
Every single one of these
child,
kids.
He has been keeping a fucking list of how they have been mistreating Ayako. It's so funny. He's like, and where were you when your heart gave out from all those tanning pills?
Who do you think gave you the teeth? Huh?
It was Ayako in an ambulance. But yeah, Kiryu just really lays into these children. He even brings up like, when Taichi, because Taichi's like, I didn't do anything to Ayako, and he's like, who do you think called the doctor when you had your buckwheat allergic reaction, you piece of shit? He's like, I didn't know. And who was there fighting?
Kiryu, I'm pretty sure Kiryu sent Haruka to do that. So did Haruka delegate from there to Ayako?
I guess so. You know, she's busy. And Haruka, who found you in Bar Bacchus when in that bar full of corpses?
I think that was you, Oji-san.
No, it was Ayako. Roll back the tapes.
Oh, okay.
And who blasted fucking Jingu in the head the second his helicopter landed at the top of the Millennium Tower? It was Ayako. Please listen to Video Game the Movie, the podcast, Yakuza Movie crossover. I think that episode's at like 100 downloads, Argyle, so I think a lot of people listen to that one.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
We left Park, I guess.
Yeah. No, Ayako did that. Roll back the tapes.
Oh, yeah. Ayako, friend of the, savior of the show, favorite character.
Savior of the show. And then Haruka's like, and Kiryu, who drove that truck to pick you up when things went south at the Diet Building from Persona 5? It's like, it was Ayako.
It was.
Ayako at the wheel.
Well, she wasn't driving because she's not old enough, but she did tell Majima, and she was in the passenger seat, actually.
That's true. She was in the passenger seat. Roll back the tapes. Yeah, so we finish shaming all of these children, and everyone's feeling bad about how terribly they've treated Ayako. There's like, I'm trying to think of Mitsuo, like Ayako helped Mitsuo not get into a lawsuit or something?
Yeah, no, like, I guess
Mitsuo,
when he got into a fight,
hand.
presumably with that kid he punched way back when.
Yeah, apparently off screen, Ayako
yeah, like
helped
he broke
hire
a bone
lawyer.
in his hand when he fell on the ground, and Ayako went to apologize to his family and stopped it from like becoming a big thing.
Yeah, and then like with
goddamn,
Ryota,
like what?
Yeah, I know.
Like a 14-year-old girl has to do it instead
that
of I don't
even how
know,
old
maybe the
Ayako
adoptive
is?
father. I don't know.
I know.
Maybe
that
Kiryu
Ayako's
should have done
like,
that. It's just...
Once again, yeah, this is the thing, is that we're kind of finding out that Ayako has been doing all of the things that maybe Kiryu should be doing. Because he also is like, Riona, who knew clothes to cover up your scars? And it's like, Ayako did, but why didn't you do that? I'm turning this around. Kiryu should be doing all of the things that Ayako has been doing. Kiryu.
He should be more grateful to Ayako.
I know, Ayako should be running Morning Glory. Mm-hmm. He's not doing anything. He apparently isn't even buying his children clothes when they have like scars that they're ashamed of, because they were like in a horrible fire, and also going to apologize to a child's parents when the kid broke his. God damn, Kiryu.
He's been busy, to be fair.
He's been busy. Yeah, he's been in Tokyo.
That happened very recently.
He had to go to Tokyo to question mark track down the man in the picture.
Right.
That's right. Kiryu's gonna go talk to Ayako. Unfortunately, the second he sees Ayako, she fucking books it. And is... Now, the good news is, and I was worried, is that can you tackle
No,
Ayako?
you cannot shoulder tackle her.
You cannot shoulder check Ayako, but she does run faster than Kiryu
I think she would
does.
dodge it anyways, even if you tried.
She would. She's nimble. She's got high dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
So Kiryu sees her and he just runs after. It's a chase segment.
Yeah, it's like a 3-part chase battle.
Her running animation is like her sprinting animation. It's absolutely atrocious. It's so bad. I can't understand.
It's like, basically the walking animation that the children have, but the limbs are like sent out like at further angles.
I think they should have just fixed those arms behind her and had her run like Sonic the Hedgehog. I think that would have been better.
It would have been so much better.
It would have been so much better.
If they made the game today, they might have done that, honestly.
You know, you can tell a lot about a person by whether or not they identify that running posture as Sonic or Naruto.
Yeah.
Because they both run the same way. Arms outstretched behind them. Ayako continues running. Kiryu, this is like a chase segment in 2 parts. Halfway through, Mac gives the switcheroo, and you start chasing Mac on accident. Chase this mysterious...
Who's that suspicious foreigner over there?
Hey!
It's more important than this.
Gotta get him. But yeah, you chase down Ayako, and she really gives you a run for your money.
Yeah, Kiryu is like winded at the end of this.
He is. He's completely out of breath.
Stop. Okay, come on. I can't
I know.
keep
He's
up.
having like an asthma attack. It's crazy. It's so wild to see him out of breath from chasing after a child, but I guess kids are pretty fast, I guess. For her little short legs versus his like 6 foot tall giant legs, but she's so much faster than him. Kiryu explains that the ungrateful little children are actually grateful. He promises. Footage not found.
Hey, we all love you, and we are grateful for what you do. Like they are happy to have you there, even if they don't show it often enough. But I'm going to like make sure that changes.
He takes her back, and all of the children have presented her with a hearty sum of, I think, money. I think they're giving her money.
Do they not translate it in the one that you watched?
Oh, no. Are they
it's all chore coupons.
Oh, chore coupons? Okay, fair enough. They should have just given her money.
Yeah, one coupon for doing the laundry or going to get the shopping.
Right.
Like they're going to be help out more around the house.
Yeah, but just once.
They're
gonna do this. They're gonna do this once each, and then make Ayako start doing everything again.
Mm-hmm.
And funny comedy bit. Taichi gives her a coupon for tutoring, and then Mitsu was like, "But why would she want that? You're dumb as a bag of rocks." And then everyone laughs at Taichi. And he's crying, and he's very upset about it. And Kiryu stands
Mitsu
by
with a power bomb.
Yeah, Kiryu stands there and watches them make fun of Taichi and doesn't do anything about it.
Well, Taichi is the biggest and strongest. I think if he
shouldn't
if
Taichi be like
happens.
I think Taichi should be like Ayako, I will train you to power bomb people who wrong you.
Yeah, not like a math lesson or like doing your homework.
Lesson.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Nakahara's here.
He is. He's back.
He's back.
He's done with whatever tests he was doing at the hospital. He's doing great. He should be back in top shape in no time.
He can't walk unassisted. He doesn't need Mikio to basically carry him around, which is kind of funny. And Saki's here too. And I was gonna say Saki doesn't say anything, and then I remembered that
that's her whole thing.
That's her whole thing. I was like, why is Saki here? She doesn't even say anything. Oh right, she can't. Right. She has horrible trauma. But good news, we get a call from who I've now realized is the secret protagonist of this game, the greatest hero, literally the most heroic person in Yakuza 3. The one good politician, it's Minister Tamiya, and he has news on Toma, his secretary, who is being hunted down by Joji Kazuma. And he's out at the fucking strip club. He loves it.
Yeah,
he's a nasty boy.
He's like... He's done with this meeting. He's going to go celebrate, probably with a lot of drinks. I remember he took me around to a bunch of places in Ryukyu, but I don't remember his particular favorite, but I do remember it had pole dancing. So
yeah, he loves
good luck
pole
with that.
dancing. Please abandon your children to go watch some pole dancers.
Yeah, and Kiryu says, okay, I don't know exactly what place that might be, and even though I have 3 Okinawa natives right here, I'm not going to ask them. I'm just going to
I was thinking the same goddamn thing. Why didn't he ask fucking Nakahara, the guy? I know that the pole dancing club is in Hatsumachi, which isn't their territory, but like, they're right in front of you. Why didn't he ask? Hey, do you guys know where any pole dancing clubs are? A guy's about to be murdered in one of them. Huh? No, go find it yourself. He literally is just like, Tamiya told me that where Toma probably is, but I'm not going to ask. I'll find it myself. Goodbye.
See ya.
And on the way...
Yeah, now this is very, very urgent, and Joji could at any moment spring on Toma and shoot him in the face. Well, this would all be a disaster, but first...
Well, I would like to, before we do a sub-story, may I give a revelation?
Oh, yes, please.
So, it's I think it's right outside the karaoke bar. Is a guy, and he's having the worst day of his fucking life. This guy is just walking along, and in front of him, a man is eating a banana. Bastard man, because he throws the peel right on the floor. Which, by the way, when he throws the peel on the floor, it makes a comedic like sound effect as he throws it on the floor, and then the guy slips on the banana and he falls on the ground, and then a guy walks by with a briefcase, clocks him in the face as he sits up, and then a woman steps on his foot in her high heels, and it makes the most like sickening bone crunching sound. It's terrible. And then he sits up and he sits up and he sees like a Yakuza giant boy, like a chair guy, basically. And in the ruckus, in the commotion, the banana peel landed right on that guy's head. And boy, is he not having a good time. This poor man. And Kiryu just looks on, not intervening, as this man is probably taken to be killed. probably taken to be like cinder blocked and thrown into the canal. If we're being honest.
He has got some killer shots with his phone camera.
Yeah, he's like blogging urgently. This is like a political comic about what's wrong with society. It's like Kiryu typing his blog post as this man is being killed in front of him, and it's called like Hell Phone or something.
Whoa.
And Kiryu unlocks a move called it's called like, oh, what is it fucking called? It's called like finishing move.
It's one of the Field of Heat moves. In the original, I think it's called Hell's Floor. In the remaster, it's Hell's Gauntlet.
Hell's Gauntlet. Thank you. Yes. So here's the post. Here's what Uncle Kazuma wrote. It says, "Another revelation. I took one look at this guy plodding along and knew he'd inspire me. Just as I readied my camera, he slipped on a banana peel. The peel then soared through the air and landed on a rugged-looking guy's head. I'll let you imagine the rest. Oh, and the move I learned from this is really something else. This is one of the finishing moves. It is like a barrage of horror. It's like he suplexes you, then he does like a series of arm bars and like bone cracking, snapping moves. He like wraps you up with his legs and like snaps your arm out of its socket.
Ooh, baby.
And then he like crunches you, and then you sit up and he just punches you in the face so hard. It is terrible. Awful shit.
Now, yeah, and this is like a sequence of QTEs that's actually kind of difficult. But like if you can pull it off, it does a ton of damage to bosses.
Yeah,
so,
for
like,
sure.
You do want to go for it.
Mm-hmm. And then he steps on you with high heels, and he hits you in the face with a briefcase.
Stomps on your nuts.
Stomps on your nuts. Yeah. Argyle, tell me
about
this.
And then he takes control of your bank account and says, "Hey, dude, you like this, don't you pig?"
Yeah. He speaks English at you. Tell me about this. This sub story you found.
This is sub story number 2. It's called Two Fathers by Two Dads.
This is by Two Dads, and this is a rare cutscene sub story.
Yes, this is one of the more substantial ones. It actually has some animated cutscenes. It's pretty good. So outside of the Ryudo family office, Kiryu encounters a, quote, slightly plump gentleman by his text box who is looking for Nakahara. Kiryu says, well, Nakahara's not here. Why do you, like, you're looking for him? I can bring you back to my house. That's where he is at the moment. And when you arrive with this man, Mikio recognizes him immediately. He says, oh, God. Pops?
They do resemble each other astonishingly. They have this. In fact, I'm questioning whether they may or may not be the same character model with different hair and mustache.
I mean, that's probably exactly what they did. So yeah, this is Mikio's dad. His name is Aragaki. And he is here to request from Nakahara that Mikio be allowed to like leave the Yakuza life.
He heard that Nakahara like got shot and hospitalized, and he thinks that Mikio is in danger and wants him to go work at a factory in Nagasaki.
Yes. So he wants Mikio to make an honest living, make a new man of himself. Nobody will know that he was a Yakuza up there. So like it's a fresh slate. He won't have to worry about all of that. And he's not really taking no for an answer. He kind of demands that Mikio like packs his shit and gets ready to go like tomorrow. So he leaves. And Nakahara kind of fills you in on the whole deal. Mikio's family is actually pretty well known in the area, because they've like run a restaurant across from the train station for like generations. But Mikio's never got like seen eye to eye with his dad, and kind of ran away and went to Nakahara because of it. Now, despite this, Nakahara does sympathize with Aragaki. Like this could be Mikio's
best for his last chance to.
Yeah, this could be Mikio's one chance to like kind of get out of this life to live an honest living. But Mikio doesn't want to go. You go down to the beach to talk to him, and he just says, "Well, after I left my dad's place, the Ryudo family's been my home. That's all I know." And this is when they overhear nearby Mikio's dad is being accosted by a couple of Kansai Yakuza.
Oh no, it's the return of the Goryu Alliance.
Oh no!
Ryuji's back.
Ryuji Goda is there, and he says, "Hey,
he's alive.
Aragaki-han, you got those ledgers? What have you been doing, snooping around for?" And he says, "No, I'm about to call the police on you if you keep accosting me. Get out of here." This is when Kiryu and Mikio step in. They're like, "Oh, this is Ryudo family turf. You shouldn't be here. Leave my dad alone." They beat the guys up, and Aragaki says, he is not thankful, right?
Yeah, he hates it.
Yeah, because he's this display of violence. This is not the kind of life that he wants his son living. He's like,
I don't want a son that can beat ass.
I don't want a son that can kick anyone's ass.
No son of mine's gonna beat ass.
Defend his dad from being killed.
You should have let them kick my ass all day long.
You should have let them fucking kill me and throw me in the ocean.
Oh, why is Date here? Oh, jeez. Aragaki's a fucking, call the cops if I need help.
Yeah, I'll call the cops if somebody's barbecuing and I don't like it. Just a sec, I'll be right back. Yeah. And yeah, he just kind of leaves, and Mikio says that, I mean, he's been a Yakuza for a while, and his dad didn't, while he didn't like it, he didn't really make a big deal out of it. So he's not exactly sure why Aragaki has kind of gotten this bug up his ass all of a sudden. So Kiryu tells him, like, hey, you're an adult. You can just go and ask him.
You can just talk to your dad. He's like, you think, no, there's nothing scarier than having to talk to your dad.
Mikio just kind of saunters off. Presumably
Kiryu's
doesn't
like,
do
as
this.
a person who has a perfectly uncomplicated relationship with my father.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
Oh, man. Oh, God. I understand now, Mikio. My dad killed my real parents.
Yeah, Mikio, did Aragaki kill someone and adopt you afterwards, or is he? Oh, he's your real dad? And Naka. Okay, wait. Yeah, okay. I might need to recalculate. Just a second.
You know what? I'm really a traditional kind of guy. A family is a dad.
Wait. Okay. Wait. I know how I can help you. Can Nakahara kill your dad? Could he do that? I think that would fix this.
I'm a traditional kind of guy. A family consists of a son and a dad who killed his birth parents.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the son's adopted daughter who isn't legally his, also another thing. Just kind of hangs around him.
Mm-hmm.
Down in downtown Ryukyu, we find Aragaki being accosted by the same Kansai toughs who were like,
yes.
Listen, Aragaki, we're nice guys. We don't like killing people.
Yeah, we don't want to get our hands dirty. Just hand over the ledgers, and we'll be hunky dory. We'll forget this ever happened. He says, "No, get out of my face, or I'll call the cops.
I'll call the cops.
I'll call the cops on you, and they'll get here after you kill me and throw me in the ocean. And they'll throw you in jail.
I'll be a cold case for them." They'll never solve this one, especially when they find out Yakuza are involved.
But they'll get that phone call, and that's what what matters. I did it. I did the right thing.
They'll be able to tell my wife that I'm dead.
Mm-hmm. Right after they turn my restaurant into a supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
You step in and you beat the guys up again, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I guess." And Kiryu kind of demands, like, "Hey, what the fuck is going on? Why are these guys bothering you?" And he reveals that the president of the Commerce Union has been laundering money to their family in Kansai. And Aragaki has these ledgers, the evidence to prove it, and that's why they're coming after him. And also the president of the Commerce Union wants to demolish his restaurant and put a supermarket, a Kansai chain specifically, on the lot. Yeah.
He wants to build a resort on that land.
He wants to build a military base there.
Do you think that supermarket is like a ploy to like attract the attention of the world's most notorious band of like fruits and vegetable smugglers or something?
Yes.
Ripe Monday.
They're a grocery supply company who's actually been dealing in illegal drugs on the side.
The FBI are involved.
They caused the farmers market crash of 1993.
Oh God. So what is Kiryu gonna do about this?
Kiryu says, okay, you just get those ledgers to the police, and I'll protect your family in the meantime. So the Akagari leaves, and you also leave to go tell Mikio like what's going on. So you go to look for him at the Ryoto family office. He's not there, but Kiryu gets a call from Nakahara. He's like, Kiryu, you got to come help me, man. I'm in a lot of trouble here. They're about to beat the shit out of me. I'm at Mikio's family's, and he kind of gets cut off. And this is when Mikio shows up, and Kiryu's like, "Hey, what the fuck's going on? Nakahara's in a lot of trouble. Where, like, do you know where he might be?" Mikio doesn't know, but he did see a bunch of black cars pulling up on the street where the restaurant is. So
hundreds of black cars storming down the highway. It's just Yakuza 2 again.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Ryuji's here.
Yeah, Ryuji's here.
I think his backstory in Dead Souls is that in the meantime, since his death was faked, he's been working at like a restaurant or something. So this could be competition. Yeah, Ryuji coming back. I mean, it wouldn't. You know, for this series, Ryuji being revealed to be alive, would that really be the most outlandish thing that they've ever done? It'd be up there for sure. But like, yeah. I mean, it would be pretty far up there if somebody who took a few bullets to the torso, or maybe even the head, came back and was alive.
Yeah, good point. We got to go save Nakahara. That's what we got to do.
You get over there, and Nakahara's there. Akagari is also there, and he has the ledger. He has not given it to the police yet.
He's just gonna not let that thing go.
Yeah, and they're both like arguing about whether Mikio should step in and help them. Like Akagari's like, "No, you gotta run away, son. Get out of here." And Nakahara says, "Hey, step in. I'm really hurt here. You need to beat the shit out of these guys."
Nakahara is recovering from a gunshot wound. Aragaki, I think you need to understand that he.
I keep saying Akagari. It's Aragaki.
Yeah, Aragaki. But of course, it's a Yakuza game. They're going to choose violence every time.
Mm-hmm.
Kiryu's a union buster. He's beating up the union man.
This is that kind of union.
No, I just like that he's fighting people who say Union Man C, Commerce Union Man A, Commerce Union Man B.
Oh, also the president of the Commerce Union is here, and he's
one thing you got to know about the president. Yeah, he knows how to beat ass. That's one thing you got to know about the Commerce Union president.
Now, despite the fact that you beat the shit out of him, he does manage to get his greasy hands on the ledgers and runs off with them.
This is a guy that you can shoulder tackle.
Yes.
Ayako?
Yes. And
no.
They say, hey, Kiryu, Mikio, go give chase. But mostly Kiryu because, Mikio can't do chase battles.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
The player has to do this.
The player's got to do that. What, are they going to briefly relinquish control of Kiryu and let you play as Mikio? This isn't Yakuza 4.
Yeah.
Or 5.
Yakuza 4, the game where you play as Mikio.
The game where Mikio is one of the 4 playable characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Mikio, Kiryu,
Rikia,
Date, and the florist's son.
Oh, God, yeah.
And a brief section where you play as Mame. They chase down the Commerce Union president and get the books back. Mikio like towers over him and he's like, "You mess with my father, I'll kill you."
Yeah.
I'm a tough guy now.
Epic Mikio moments.
Epic Mikio moments.
You go bring the ledgers back to Aragaki. And at first he's like, I'm not gonna thank you. You're a fucking Yakuza.
I guess violence is the answer.
Chapter 1, the power of non-violence. The power of peaceful protest. Chapter 2, the power of incredible violence. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna thank you because you're a Yakuza. But then Mikio is like, well, I didn't do it out of any like Yakuza beef. I did it because you're my dad. Like, I'm your family. Of course, I'm gonna help you. And this is,
Mikio, you're making it so hard about the fact that I was about to tell you that you're disowned. Oh man.
And this is oh, we never revealed that the reason that Aragaki wants Mikio to move away to get the job is because he wants him, like, because of their relationship, because of the, he's related to a Ryudo family guy, and this whole thing with the Kansai Yakuza, like, this could start a Yakuza war if that comes out. And he wants Mikio, like, out of harm's way before that happens. So that's why he's been doing all of this. And now is when we get the reveal of why Nakahara was at the restaurant in the first place. And it was because he wanted to, like, he bowed, lowered his head to Aragaki and asked him, like, hey, regardless of what happens, if Mikio wants to move or not, let it be his decision, let him make the call. And, he also sees Mikio as his son, even if he doesn't want Mikio to know that. And Aragaki now agrees, and it actually gives him his blessing to stay with the Ryudo family and make that his new home.
You can be a Yakuza, and to really formalize this agreement, I'm
kicking you out of the house.
I'm kicking you out of the house.
Yeah, basically. He says, like, hey, you're not allowed back in my house until you become the person you want to be. Which is kind of sweet, but also like, hey, I'm not paying to feed you anymore. Get out of here.
No, he was never paying to feed him. We know that Haruka had to sell crack for the Ryudo family to...
so that they could buy more bananas for Mikio. They could
buy more bananas, yeah. Anyway, that's a relatively sweet father-son moment, I suppose. Definitely not the...
Mikio's proud of his two dads.
It's nice. It's definitely better than the florist and his son and that one... Remember that guy that was like, I'm such a terrible father that I will now give you a lot of money as shame because I'm such a bad dad that I just suck so much, take 1 million yen and never speak to me again.
Yeah.
This is all my child support payments put together.
Yes, slightly healthier than those ones.
That chapter is so terrible. So much of the game was that chapter.
That should have been in the movie. That whole.
It should have been in the movie.
So where were we?
Oh well, we gotta go. Oh yeah.
All right. We had very urgent business to take care of, but since we've been dilly dallying for so long,
shot in the head.
Yeah. Perfect. Right between the eyes.
In the meantime, Kiryu asks Aragaka or what's his name? Aragaki. By the way, do you know where a cultured man could take in a little bit of pole dancing? Oh yeah, Kiryu, here, come on over, I'll show you. Takes him to the pole dancing club. And
it's a place called Canal Grand, by the way.
Gamers, this is just a little something for the fellas.
A little something for you.
A little something for the guys out there. Just a little pole dancing scene. These girls,
cheesecake for you.
These shorts are so short, they're barely even there. Oh my god!
Whoa,
PS3
they're so
ladies
tight on their butts.
If you get aroused by PS3 graphics, then boy, do I have a game for you. Heavy Rain.
Baby.
Oh, I guess also Yakuza 3.
God of
Kiryu
War
comes in, respectfully averting his eyes, except for one part where he does look for just a second, and then he looks back. He's like, I must look straight ahead, must not see ladies. But he does see Toma, a real upstanding citizen, hanging out with. He's like drunk off his ass, and he's like, I saved Okinawa.
Everybody's gonna know the legend of Toma. He's just loudly screaming his name in case there's any assassins nearby who are looking for him.
If there's any assassins or reporters who might want to publicize that he's in this like strip club, because that's really good for upcoming politicians.
I'm Toma, I'll never die.
I'm Toma, I love being drunk and belligerent.
And alive,
and I love having no bullets in my brain. Shout out to Joji Kazuma, which I rarely say, and he is a spook, and he is terrible, but I gotta admire a good.
He has a terrible butt. That's what I heard.
No, I said he's a spook and he's a terrible person because he's in the CIA, but he has good trigger discipline. He doesn't put his finger on the trigger until he's about to shoot Toma.
Mm-hmm.
He's being a responsible. They train him well in the CIA. He's gonna
He
kill
does just
Toma.
walk straight up to the guy. He's not like sniping him from like
No, I mean
the shadows.
he only brought one sniper rifle round, and he used it on Lau Ka Long for some reason.
He's not even using a suppressed pistol.
No, he's gonna shoot him right. I mean, he does fire the shot. Everyone in the club runs away screaming.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't feel like, and I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the CIA hasn't killed many politicians in many countries. I just feel like CIA agent goes into a Japanese bar and kills politician in broad daylight is maybe
might cause a kerfuffle.
Might cause an international incident.
Yeah, we kind of have like a security
more...
treaty with like a very long lasting alliance that
I think it might
be put
not
in jeopardy because of something like this.
Well, Kazuma's not going to let anything stop him because he's like, listen,
Kiryu,
you're a Yakuza.
I have thematic parallels.
Yeah, the CIA are like my chairman. Maybe comparing the CIA to an organized crime syndicate is maybe not the most appropriate metaphor to be making right now, but also probably not the least accurate thing I could describe them as.
Mm-hmm.
If my boss, the CIA, my chairman wants me to kill someone, I'm going to do it no matter who it is.
The CIA has smuggled way more drugs than any Yakuza family.
Oh yeah, the CIA are definitely a bigger organized crime syndicate than the Yakuza are. Though Kazuma, ever the professional, he does say "see you in hell" to this guy that he seemingly has no hard feelings.
I love that
why does he say that? Bitch. See you in hell. And he shoots. Kiryu manages to stop him. He shoots like right next to Toma's head. I'm surprised that we didn't get a shot of him peeing his pants. I really thought that was going to happen. And
this is not Metal Gear Solid.
This is not. Oh God! It's like one of my Japanese Yakuza games. And Kiryu explains to Kazuma.
This is just like Ryuga Gotoku. I say the original
This is
title.
like my favorite movie. Kiryu's like, I saved Toma, and now I'm gonna save you. Save your soul from a life of crime. No more killing.
I've already killed like 6 people, Kiryu.
Is Kiryu gonna like beat Joji Kazuma into retirement? Because otherwise, Kazuma's just gonna go home and resume it. He works for the CIA. He's gonna do what the CIA asks him to do.
Get a desk job. He's still doing an extreme amount of evil, but he's not
just
pulling
doing
the trigger
from behind So Kiryu is like, we're gonna fight, and then Kazuma's like, but I'm your foster father's brother, so I've got his cool blood. Not like Kazuma was ever. I mean, I guess Kazuma was like an assassin, but he is also quite old. So I don't know why it's like Joji Kazuma throws down, beats ass so hard, but yeah, he's gonna bust it down sexual style right now in the strip club. And it's time for a boss fight. Good music, by the way.
Quirked up CIA boy with a little bit of swag.
He busted down sexual style. Is he goated with the heat?
He is.
He's goated with the heat.
Folks, he's goated. This is a pretty good boss fight.
It is a pretty good boss fight. I mean, it has the like ever pervasive problem of Yakuza 3 bosses just
he blocks a lot.
Blocks a lot, so
but I like his moveset. It's pretty cool. It's very subdued. Like a lot of low committal punches, kicks.
Got kind of an efficient style of, he's not like a flashy.
It reminds me of one joke you made in one of our Yakuza 0 episodes. I think about a lot, where you described Nishitani fights like the video going to the grocery store or waiting on the bus. And Masusera actually fights like he's waiting for the bus.
That is a pretty good joke.
That's a pretty good joke.
That's a pretty good joke. Joji Kazuma fights like he's waiting for the bus. Mm-hmm. Which is to say that he fights probably like a person who is trained in combat would.
Yes.
He's kind of a pretty no-nonsense fighting style. Lots of health, though.
He has a couple command grabs in particular.
I'm going to be honest,
once he activates heat, you just cannot throw him because he will counter it immediately and throw you to the ground.
If there was a place that lets you use essence of pole dancing... But no. I mean, you don't get access to that pole at all.
No, you don't.
It's kind of...
Can we talk about the fucking quick time event in the middle of the...
Oh, where they like...
fight? One of the most anime ones in the whole series, where Joji kicks you off the balcony and then fucking jumps after you to try and do like a Dragon Ball Z spike move on you, I guess.
Doesn't Kiryu like kick off of him in midair?
Yeah. He blocks it midair and then they both land on the center platform.
That's pretty batshit. I think Kiryu should learn how to instant transmission.
I mean, to be fair, Kazuma also had like mad ups. Remember the one cutscene?
Oh yeah, Kazuma did like
jumps
Matrix.
off of a surgery cart and then double guns a guy.
Yeah, he double guns blasting through the air. It was incredible. Guy's in trouble.
That's just runs in the family.
Just runs in the family. So yeah, I mean, pretty good fight. Blocks too much. Good. Buck ass wild. You can, of course, use Hell's Gauntlet and snap every single bone in his body.
Yes.
If you choose.
Put him out of commission.
This is one of those times where Kiryu is fucking winded after the fight.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of blood coming out of his mouth. So
yeah,
and
so does Joji.
He has like a little bit more blood coming out of his mouth. Yeah, so
he bit his cheek or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Kiryu's still out of breath from chasing after fastest girl alive, Ayako. And Joji's like, oh, you beat me up so bad, I guess I'm gonna have to retire from the CIA. Oh man, I'll never kill another foreign politician again.
Kiryu says, oh, if you were just a little bit younger, like I don't know if that would have been such a sure thing.
Oh, wrong. Kiryu,
absolutely wrong.
Yeah, he's saying that to make this old man feel better.
That's the last fight of his life. He's got to feel good about it.
Yeah.
I still beat the shit out of you, but if you weren't so old, then
that's what he said. That's like what he said to Kuze before
Kuze
went to prison. Like he was like, "Wow, you really gave me a run for my money, Kuze," and he's like, "Well, he's gonna be in jail."
Yeah, I really thought you had me the 5th time there.
Yeah.
Times 1 through 4, you didn't stand a chance, but the 5th time, man.
What he says to Taichi when he like play wrestles with this little boy, he's like, "Oh, Taichi, you almost got me. Oh, you did it, Taichi, you won.
Yeah, congratulations."
But now we need to get our emotional payoff of this chapter, which is our confrontation with Toma, a character that we have only seen once before. And but we're gonna get some Yakuza sad music playing here because Toma's like, Tamiya sent you after I betrayed him. I guess he really is a good guy. He's the nicest. He's the nicest guy.
He's the Prime Minister of Japan.
Please vote Tamiya in 20 whatever year this is.
He's not seeking out power, but he deserves it. He should be the real leader of the
We can light up this room together, Tamiya-san! Pokemon go to the polls! Like your life depends on it! And then the chapter ends.
It's the most important election of our lives!
Just to make Tamiya happy so he can be the Prime Minister. Even though I don't think he's running for Prime Minister.
No, he's not. But he's gonna mount a Raiden campaign for Tamiya.
Oh yeah. And that's the end of the chapter. Good one this week. Put together. It was a lot of orphan drama, not a lot of plot, and that's just the way I like it.
It's just the way we like it here, folks.
That's what we like it here, folks, because our time with the
orphans.
What
little plot there was pretty alright. I liked the stuff with Joji.
Yeah, I like this part with Joji, and I don't like anything else with Joji. And I genuinely don't remember if Joji is in the game after this scene. I think you might talk to him once, but I
think he kind of becomes a non-factor after this.
Next week's chapter 11, the penultimate chapter of Yakuza 3, Crisis. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Crisis on Infinite Ryukyus.
When a chapter is called Crisis, you know it's something's gonna happen. And Argyle, we don't have any Dolce to postcards this week.
We forgot to ask. Yeah.
We forgot to ask. So that's it for this week. Next week is the second to last chapter of Yakuza 3, Crisis. I'm sure nothing bad happens next week.
Nothing bad will happen.
I'm going into it with a big smile on my face, and when I'm done with it, I will have an even bigger smile.
Cup of coffee.
I'm eating some cereal. Nothing bad will happen in this chapter, I promise. Thank you all very much for listening. You can find all of our episodes at yakuzapod.com, and you can find us on Twitter at Kamurocho Radio. right? Yeah, that's
Right.
our at. Right. I forget it every week somehow, even though I have it on all my Twitters. I have it always accessible and readable. You can find me on Twitter at Brad. I almost said yours. What is going on with my brain today? You can find me on Twitter at BradifusRex, and you can find Argyle on Twitter at Argyle_Funk. That is not my at. That's Argyle's at. And Argyle, what other shows do you do?
I am also on Pod of Greed. That's POD of Greed. It's a Yakuza GX podcast. We're on season 3. It's getting pretty good. That's that. I also did a brief stint on Wow Cool Robot where we talked about G Gundam, me and Audrey and Max. That was a good time. Yeah, that's all the shows. I don't do a whole lot. What about you, Jordan? What other shows are you on?
You can find me on also hosting Slappers Only, a video game music showdown podcast, and you can also listen to Kyle XY. It's a Kyle XY review recap podcast. It's inscrutable and confusing, and if you listen to it, make sure you start at the first episode, because we're currently doing Kyle XY fan fiction right now, and we're like 17 layers deep on our inside jokes and deep lore. So start at the beginning, but it is very funny. So start at the beginning. It's funny all the way through.
Listen to all of Jurgen, then listen to all of Kyle XY, and then you might understand some of it. Also join all of the relevant discords so that you understand servers. All the inside jokes.
No, we don't. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not bad. Hey, we're hosted on the Noise Space Podcast Network. Lots of great shows. Check out Element OP about Elementary. You can check out
Forward ReZero.
Oh yeah, check out Forward ReZero. I think I'm going on that one pretty soon.
You are. Yeah.
Check out Nana Roy's Nightmare Nera. Check out Sonic Shuffle about Sonic. I think they did some more Sonic Boom recently. Lots of great shows. Definitely check it out.
Ghost Gaze.
Digimon Ghost Gaze. Twink's Awakening. It's about Zelda. Check them out, noisepace.xyz. That's XYZ for you American listeners. We're American too, but we have to say it because the network is Canadian.
We're filthy pigs here too. Don't worry.
Don't worry. It's just like we trick our listeners into thinking we're Canadian. Just like, oh yeah, if you're from America, we're Canadian. We're not Canadian.
I'm from great Saskatchewan. What city?
I'm from Ontario.
I'll never tell.
I'm from Ontario, which I think is a city. No, it's a province.
That's one province.
One of them. One of the 12? 12?
13?
13? Something like that. Anyway, that's all for this week, everybody. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time in the normal and good chapter, Crisis, second to last chapter. Almost done with Yakuza 3. Kind of crazy. So thank you all very much for listening.
Can't wait until Yakuza 4, until we can play the game that you hate.
Thank you all very much for listening. We'll see you next time. And as always, Kiwami means extreme.
Bye.